All right, welcome back to the Recruiting Corner. Preston Jackson, Big County Preps, former Notre Dame defensive back. We got two prospects we're going to break down. Derreon Hunt, Bartow High School. Lloyd Summerall, Auburndale High School. Summerall, 1,000 different offers. Derreon Hunt, nobody really knows about. Is at Bartow. Both kids go 6'5". Summerall is about 215, 220 pounds, somewhere around in that range. Hunt, 240, 250, both Polk County studs. Now, you put these kids' names up on social media, Twitter, something like that. If you're an Auburndale fan, Auburndale teammate, one or the other, you're going to say it's no way that anybody compares to Lloyd Summerall. Of course, you got some kind of bias. You're a Bartow guy, of course, you're going to root for your guy Hunt. If you have objective opinion, you watch them side by side, you kind of see how they are very, very similar. That's what we're going to do today. Summerall, Alabama, Florida State, Florida, Miami, all those schools are often. Derreon Hunt, not so much. But is there a real difference between the two? That's the question. Summerall, extremely athletic, very long. Hunt, very strong, a lot of length also. Which one's better? Both Polk County products. Polk County is thick this year. 2019 kids, both defensive ends, both can play inside. We're going to get into the film and watch how they really rock. Summerall, first one, man, we're hitting play. Let's see what he's got on film. Seen this a couple different times. We want to make this comparison. Off first, I don't like him getting pushed around by the offensive lineman, but look at the play he makes after he gains ground. Pretty good takeoff. Change direction, agility. I love it. Got him here standing up and yep, gets those mitts on the ball, showing athleticism, the explosion off the ground. Comes back underneath. Nice play. Extremely wide range of athleticism for a 6'5", 215, 220 pound kid. He's one of those type of kids you can mold together. You get him into the college weight room, he's gonna put on 30 pounds. You want to see if he can be an every down player. He's definitely right, not right now, but as a freshman, possibly after summer conditioning, he's definitely one of those players that can come in and help on third down. But you want to see if he can be a 1 through 3 down player. Can he stop the run? Can he hold the edge? Is he a weak side? Is he a strong side defense end? What kind of scheme is going to benefit him? I definitely think he's an even front defense end, traditional 4-3 type. Even one of those kids that can possibly play stand up and get into his drops. See, I don't like how he got that offensive lineman got into his chest right there. He didn't use his reach at all, but all that's going to go into him being more involved in the weight room at the next level. When he gets into that college weight room program, his lower body gets stronger, his upper body gets stronger, and his full body strength increases tremendously. He's going to be able to extend and push those offensive linemen off of him. But man, he changes direction with ease. It's almost like he's a big wide receiver. He's very agile. His retraction and his way he gains ground, very smooth, effortless. He's not struggling to do it. You can tell he's natural. He's a natural athlete. Down here at the goal line. The reason when you're a top prospect and you have offers from Alabama, Florida State, Florida, the whole gamut, all those teams, you're allowed to be critical of such kids because they're going to be really, really good. So he has 1,000 different strengths, and athleticism and speed is one. If I have one critique, it's just overall strength. But all of that is going to be corrected. Other things you cannot coach. You can't coach his height. You can't coach his length. You can't coach his ability. You can't coach his talent. He has all that. So it's easy to see why a young man like this, every college around would want him, because once they put all their bricks on him, he's going to be an impenetrable force on the edge. Let's go see Derreon Hunt. A lot of people don't know about Mr. Hunt. He's over at Bartow. They haven't had great seasons, but they always have good athletes. Mr. Hunt is a sleeper. So we sold you Lloyd, who has 1,000 different thousands of offers. Now we're going to show you Derreon Hunt from Bartow. Watch a lot of similarities. First two plays, he's going to get underneath the offensive tackle. Slants here, makes the play. Watch play 2. Slants here, get in the backfield. Disruptive. First two plays, very disruptive. Let's let it keep going. Tracks down, that's supposed to be a screen. Gets to the quarterback before he can get the ball off. Knocks around. Let's rewind that. You missed it. You had to miss it. You had to miss it. You had to miss it. Let's pause it right here. Watch this offensive tackle. That's Hunt. That's a tackle. Hit play. Get off me. And makes the play in the backfield. Ugh. A lot of people don't know about this kid. Matter of fact, watch this. Pause it. Here goes Lloyd Summerall's 247 profile. A lot there. National rank, position rank, Florida rank, all his offers, complete list, and it's just one that just runs. Florida State, Alabama, on and on and on and on and on. Keeps going. Let's click Derreon Hunt. Doesn't even have a 247 profile. So, not even on the national radar at all. Not a problem. Maybe people don't know about him, but we're showing you right now. That's exactly why we're doing this. Again, in the backfield, making plays. Here he goes inside. Strong. This type of kid, he can play either a 6 tech on the outside, maybe a wide 9, but he's definitely can grow into a 3 tech and they move him inside. A lot of versatility, a lot of strength. He's 240, 250 pounds right now, heading into his senior season. Imagine once he gets into the weight program in college, he'll put on 20, 30 pounds, depending on the position they want him to play. But I definitely see with his height, with his weight that they're going to move him inside to the 3 tech, and he could be a baller. At the very worst, he is a group of 5 prospect. I would evaluate him as a lower level power 5 prospect. Somebody at the larger level, top echelon of power 5 schools is going to offer this kid. They'll take a chance on him and he'll be big time for him. He's too big, too strong. Now here's where Summerall has the advantage. He's much more athletic. And the reason you could tell is because when Hunt goes to change directions left and right horizontally, he struggles to get his body around. It came natural and effortless for Summerall. But he's super disruptive. That's why I like him on the inside, where he can use his length, push the pocket, get into the guard or the center's chest, and compress that run lane and close that passing pocket up. Outstanding. To get the big man can run. He's strong. He can move. Now he's got on the outside again. All right, so in conclusion, this is what I have. Lloyd Summerall athleticism puts him above the top in this comparison. I think he is extremely fluid in his movements. I think his agility stands out clearly on film. His change of direction horizontally, laterally, whichever one you want to use, can be compared to that of a big skilled player. He's by definition a defensive end, which he will likely play at the next level, being recruited as. Where he lacks is his overall strength. Give him Derreon Hunt strength on the outside, and you have a 4 or 5 star incredible prospect that everybody is lunching over. Not that he is not a great prospect now. By definition, according to everybody else's opinion, he surely is. But because he's light in weight, it hinders some of the plays that he attempts to make. Remember, we just saw a highlight film, not a full clip, so we didn't see him getting exposed at all, but we saw all of his really, really good plays. Derreon Hunt, on the other side, I think is going to move inside. He's 245 pounds right now going into his senior year. His overall strength catapults him to be a very attractive prospect. Him being on the edge last year by necessity doesn't highlight his true skills. If he could play inside every single snap and use his overall strength and his length and his reach to push that pocket back, close those run lanes, I think his highlight film would have been twice as good. But he had to play both positions, inside and outside. Is one better than the other? Hard to say. But right now, we're going to say there's a 1A and 1B only because I think they play two different positions. On film, they play the same position. However, Hunt, I believe, is a 3-tech defensive lineman who would thrive on the inside and really cause havoc as he did early on in that film when we saw him slanting, when we saw him ripping inside, when he saw a few of those stunts. Summerall is going to be that traditional long defensive end, very agile. In a small comparison, I like to think he's very similar to a Dante Fowler from Lakewood, now with the Jaguars in his third season. Had a really productive year, and we saw what the Jaguars did. He's athletic like that. He's able to get left and right, up, down. He's able to move at will, and it's fun to watch. So we're going to say right now, if we compare them at the players that they are on film by the number of snaps they play at defensive end, Lloyd Summerall is going to get that vote by a slim margin. Now, if we take them for what they are, in my opinion, a defensive end in Hunt versus a defensive tackle in Hunt versus a defensive end in Summerall, I think they balance each other out. I think that Hunt would make more plays at defensive tackle than Summerall would make at defensive end. Whew, that's a hot take. Extremely hot take. And those Auburndale fans are not going to agree. But that's just my opinion. Everybody has one. I think Derreon Hunt is a very underrated prospect. Underrated in a sense that nobody's even rating him. I think Summerall hasn't even scratched the surface of how good he really could be. Wait until the kid puts on some more muscle. He's going to be outstanding depending on where he lands in the scheme that's going to fit him. Hunt can be an odd front guy, maybe play the end in a 3-4 defense. Summerall's a 4-3 guy all the way, weak side, coming and ripping that ball outside the quarterback's hands. A really pass rush threat. So, there goes our Polk County breakdown, 2 defensive ends. Please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing more of these. We're trying to get one up every single day. There's 1,000 different prospects. We would break down one all the time. We're going to get time to do that. Like this post, please, and even comment. We'll get back to you. You guys have your own conversations, but we want to grow this evaluation process. So, you can see how we think on our end, how we're looking at prospects, and also so you can see, compare yourself to those big-time ball players, as we did today. We took Summerall, who's a national prospect kid, 188 overall, in the 20s in the state, all right? And then we took a guy that not many people know about and put him side by side. And you're going to have people on one side that like their guy, people on the other side that are going to like their guy. But in all, we shed light on one really good prospect and another guy who's going to be pretty good this senior year. Subscribe, like, comment, out.